but to me, he was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man, and he takes this one all the way to pay dirt.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, Wilson.
Ooh, good flag, boy.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now here's another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at 27. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Following the sack, Mayfield and the Panthers staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Thomas brings it in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Joseph Osai. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Mayfield down. And his throw is incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They go play action. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess?
And he's going to be brought down here in the
think for
backfield.
sure.
Trey Hendrickson
We don't do no pick six in it. We don't do it. Go, don't.
For me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defense.
And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's
intercepted. For the tackler.
And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, sometimes the fake punts work out. They're fun, and you're so smart for doing it. And sometimes, Charles, what happens is an epic fail, and what we just saw was an epic fail.
And you're right about that, because the key here is the element of surprise. Yeah.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Matt Ioannidis bullying his way in and sticking him to the turf. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
11 Thomas. 11 MP, Kate. 11 MP, 11 Mighty, 11 Mighty.
Burrow from his own end zone. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And my goodness, another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Mayfield to Moore for the Carolina first.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught.
Now Mayfield lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Wow, we about to get scored on.
First down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page, because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
This time, Burrow will look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught.
What?
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
The running back over Jeremy Chin.
43 yards.
That's
right.
right.
The Bengals are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Burrow's going to look to throw for it. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Throwing, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hands.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. I suppose it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that we could have seen a comeback, but that touchdown should put any hopes of a comeback out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for him here in this one.
And no matter what else you think, you have to admire the...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
The Matt Corral getting busy.
The kickoff
It ain't personal, my guy. He's working on shit for other games. Only got like 2 wins.
I'm wondering.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I'm wondering.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for the Panthers, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11.
For me, who could be against me? I guess all that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
With the business, West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in the trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You you end up dead. Them West Coast, they leave that spray. And now you got calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands. Deep up in the trenches. It's no different. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down. She real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby. No witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, make a profit. On top, stay pilot. Look, see, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 cribbing. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent.
We got some creative people. Some people hook up beer cups, other people hook up folks. Right. Get that man the foam finger.
About the bottle. Take 2 and pour out a little for my who gon' live to see the mark.
If God for me, who could be against me?
We got some creative people. Some people hook up beer cups, other people hook up folks.
They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
That's right. Get that man the foam finger.
You see, it's 2 types of people in life.
Played in the series. Shot from the bench, right in front of our bench. Those things are crazy, like close to him.
It's people that wake up and go get it.
Turns around,
We go
shut
get
up,
it.
ball like that is. It's like 90
Photo, Porsche, photo, get it. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life, I better go get up. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo, Porsche, photogenic. All my life, I better go get up. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, I'm